This is Flipping 101. So right when you walk in, it definitely feels closed, it feels dark, but I do like the high ceilings. I like the staircase layout. So like right away, this could be really pretty, like a big chandelier, nice modern railings, maybe some cool wallpaper.
Right.
Maybe open up this wall to the dated living room.
Yeah.
I would love to see that opened up. How much is the seller asking?
So they're asking $950, but I'm wanting to come in closer to $900, $925.
Okay, and how many bedrooms and bathrooms?
So it's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. Square footage is 3,054. The lot's about 12.5. We've budgeted $150,000 for the rehab.
And then the resale price point, what price were you thinking?
So around 1.3.
Got it.
This will only
Got a big old house
Beautiful.
with this tiny little rinky-dinky kitchen.
Yep.
This is like an apartment kitchen.
Yes, it's teeny. So of course we'd love to see this wall go, kind of open it up as a great room,
And
add an
then-
island.
Take down the cabinets, open this up, maybe change out the tile on the floor.
Over there, you have that huge slider. I would make that slider smaller, build the kitchen out that way, remove this wall, build the kitchen out that way. So now we're expanding the kitchen.
Yep, okay.
So I see a den back there. Tell me that's permitted.
Yes, we are pretty sure.
Don't say we're pretty sure. I don't like we're pretty sure. I need you to go to the city, make sure this is permitted.
Okay.
Because if this is not permitted, that is a huge problem.
Yeah, that means you need to get up early and get to the city permit office.
So this is actually a big selling point
Right.
because not every house has a main floor bedroom.
And next door we have a 3/4 bath, so that's good as well.
Interesting layout. Okay.
The closet's there. It would be nice to make it larger, but I don't think we can steal space, so.
Let's take a look. One thing you could do is remove this closet right here, and then
Okay.
the bathroom on the other side, like literally double the size. So the closet is now a bathroom, and then we'd have to relocate this closet and build
Right.
a new closet along that wall.
I think that might be a really good
I agree
idea.
with that.
Wow, this is a big bathroom, guys.
Yeah, huge, right?
This is really big.
But it needs to be reconfigured, right? Too much
Completely-
space.
Completely reconfigured. So then we have
3 more bedrooms.
You might want to get rid of all this dead brush because it's like 150 degrees out, and you don't want your flip to burn down.
Right.
So-
She'll have me go out there and do that
Yeah.
for her.
I already knew that.
There we go.
Oh, I love the entry to the master. This is really cool that it has its own private hallway. And it has a fireplace. That is a big
Yes.
selling point.
Yeah,
that is cool.
that's
You
one
don't
of the
find that
reasons.
very often. It is a big yard.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a word of advice. Landscaping is very, very expensive. And right now you have so much grass right here that's halfway dead. If you guys bought this house and had to redo this with new sod, it would cost thousands of dollars. So if you get the house the very same or next day that you close, come in here with the landscaper, make sure that the sprinklers hit all the areas, add seed, add fertilizer, so while you're remodeling the inside, the backyard will have time to grow.
We offered under $900,000, but the seller counted us at $925,000, which is actually right where we wanted to be. With Anthony overseeing landscaping, I brought in a crew to do demo, and it's looking great.
Oh my gosh, it looks so much better.
Right? Today I'm meeting up with Tarek to show him our progress. And Anthony can't be here today because he's attending a college class, but at least he's going to school, so I can't complain. We got the ceiling scraped, wallpaper's just about down.
This makes the biggest difference in the world. This came out way better than I thought.
So it's so open, we have a clean slate.
This is actually a really, really nice space. You have dining, you have kitchen, you have living.
So how much space should we take out of the kitchen so that we don't lose too much of this dining room area?
Well, this is actually considered one room now.
Yeah, true.
So if it were me, I would make the kitchen as big as possible. Because
Okay.
what's more important?
Yeah.
The kitchen countertops with cabinets and storage, or an extra foot of dining room that's never used?
Yep, true.
Why did they frame in a closet?
So remember you said we should add a closet downstairs?
Uh-huh.
That's our downstairs closet.
So that's
It's
the
just
new
upstairs.
closet. It's just in the wrong room?
It is, yeah.
All right, so I'm
They're fixing it.
assuming
Yes.
the contractor's taking care of that?
Yes, they are.
All right, show me the master.
All right.
Okay, wow, looks a lot better in here.
Right? It's open, so now we can plan.
So second. So I know you want this bathtub. So the question is, where do we make it fit, right? So we're gonna have the double vanity. The vanity's gonna come out about this far, right? About this high. It's gonna stop here. So you need entry to the shower, and you want a tub. How are we gonna do that?
Well, like you said, we could have the tub on this side and the shower here. So when you walk in, that's what you see.
So where's the door to the shower to get in?
Here.
But then the tub's here. So to get into your bathtub, you're gonna have to walk between the tub and the shower, tighten here, come in here, come in here.
Okay,
Close
that doesn't work. Gotcha.
But if you really wanted a tub, we could do a shower room.
Right, okay.
So what a shower room is this is just a glass wall
Okay.
with a door. You walk in, so while you're showering, you're in the same space as the bathtub.
Okay.
So it's all one room.
I'm taking over the backyard for my mom to make it easier on her. And I'm getting feedback from Tarek because the fence area didn't look too good.
That is one big fence.
Yes, it is. And we got all this concrete showing out that looks really ugly for the backyard. So we're wanting to either put a new fence that covers it all in front of it, which could be around $3,000, or we could just paint that fence and put bushes and mulch around in the area and block off those concrete slabs because we don't want that ugly slabs coming through.
I would spend the money on the landscaping, not the fence.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, excellent.
What were you gonna do?
I think that was what I was gonna think. I don't know about you, but I wanted the plants and it'd be easier for a budget because we were planning on 8,000, and with that concrete slabs over there, and that's bringing up our budget to around 12,000 when we were expecting 8.
I'm proud of him today. He
I
knows
like it.
numbers. He
There you
knows
go.
about the job. Has he been showing up to work?
So I got a phone call from the police department saying that there was a fire.
It's the whole middle of the house.
You can even smell the
Yeah.
burn.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Just reach, you can smell it.
This is absolutely devastating. We're having to redo everything that we've done, and I don't even know what this is really gonna end up costing.
I mean, look at that roof. I mean, there's nothing left on the roof line.
There's nothing.
It's completely charred.
It's bad.
How in the world are you gonna get the smell out of this house?
So part of it is all of the plaster has to come down and new drywall throughout the whole house.
The entire thing?
Yep. The whole roof.
Oh
Right.
my God, look at the
All the
roof
roof.
is
Yeah.
black.
You can see it from here.
But yeah, the roof is half gone.
I can't believe the entire house didn't burn down.
Yeah.
Right. And you said the fire did start upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it started up here.
So it's all
God.
charcoal.
Wow.
Every single room just burnt down.
Wow, look at that.
So this is maybe where we thought it started, right? We're in the upstairs bathroom. The window's blown out. The ceiling, the fans are melted. So we thought maybe it was there. Insurance has come out once, and they are still investigating, so we're not sure. So yeah, so bathtubs were here. That all got thrown out. So everything's got to get redone.
I mean, this project is a completely different project at this point.
Yeah. So windows blown out. It's the end of the backyard.
So I guess my first question is, how long do you think it's gonna take before the insurance actually approves you to start working?
We're in a holding pattern. I don't know.
You need to put pressure on them. They need to take it seriously because you're getting to the point where if it takes too long, it's gonna be $100,000, which means you're gonna make nothing.
Right. Yep. No, you're right. My guys are ready, my contractors are ready to get right back in as soon as we get the okay. But we can't get started because then if we mess with anything, the insurance company could say, oh, that wasn't because of the fire. So until, I've been advised that until
They come.
they come and tell us what it's gonna be, we have to wait.
Yep.
At this point, so George just at a standstill then.
Exactly.
Right.
So hands
Yeah.
are tied, we can't do anything.
Nope.
It's honestly heartbreaking to see this happen to Audrey because I know she worked so hard. Right now, the only thing she can do is keep pushing forward and just really try to settle with the insurance company. I'm sorry.
I know.
It'll be all right. It'll all work out.